Welcome back to Digital Deceptions. We live in an era where labels are often used as shields or weapons. One of the most misunderstood and frequently blurred lines today is the deception between Christianity, a global faith, and Christian nationalism, a political ideology. Today, we're stripping away the digital noise to look at the definitions, the goals, and why many theologians argue that these two paths aren't just different, they're fundamentally at odds. First, let's get our definitions straight. Christianity is a religion centered on the life, teachings, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. It's practiced by over 2 billion people globally across every culture and every country. At its core, it's about a relationship with God and a commitment to loving your neighbor as yourself. On the other hand, Christian nationalism is a political framework. It's the belief that the United States is and should remain a Christian nation in a legal and cultural sense. It seeks to merge Christian identity with American identity, suggesting that to be a true American, one must adhere to specific Christian values, and that the government should actively promote those values. If they both use the word Christian, why do many argue they don't align? It comes down to three major areas: power, orders, and mission. In the Gospel, Jesus famously said, "My kingdom is not of this world." He rejected political high-handedness, choosing instead the path of sacrificial love and service. Christian nationalism flips this. It focuses on securing power through legislation, court appointment, and political dominance. It views the state as the primary tool for spiritual change, whereas Christianity traditionally vows or views the heart as the primary site of change. Christianity is inherently transitional. It claims that there is neither Jew nor Gentile, slave nor free. It's a global family that transcends borders. Christian nationalism is exclusionary. It creates a us versus them dynamic. It suggests that God has a special covenant with one specific country, often implying that those who don't fit in the Christian model are second-class citizens. The deception here happens when political goals are dressed up in spiritual language. This is where it gets dangerous for the faith itself. Christianity teaches you that the first shall be last. Nationalism teaches you that we must all win at all cost. Christian nationalism often relies on the deception of fear that a country is being lost or taken away. True Christianity is built on the premise that perfect love casts out fear. When you fuse a flag to a cross, you inevitably end up compressing the cross to serve the flag. Being a Christian who loves their country is called patriotism. That's normal. But believing your country has a divine right to rule others, or that your faith justifies the exclusion of your neighbor's rights, that's nationalism. The irony is that by trying to protect Christianity through government force, Christian nationalism often ends up destroying the very teachings of Jesus that it claims to defend. One is about the innovation to grace, or invitation to grace. The other is about a demand for compliance. Don't let the labels deceive you. Look at the fruit. Is the goal love, or is the goal to rule? Thanks for watching Digital Deceptions. If you like this breakdown or found it helpful, would you please hit the like, subscribe, and share button? Thank you for being viewers. Have a good night.